For the next couple of exercises, we are going to be using 8 RSR CompServe. And so they would like us to move it out of our database backups and back into our AL2C8 folder. So let's go ahead and open up database backups. So we're going to right click on the file and select cut. Now we're going to go back up to AL2C8. And we're going to right click and choose paste. Okay, and once we've got it in our main folder, we can go ahead and double click and open that up. And in some previous exercises, we were focusing on bringing data in, and what we're going to be doing now is exporting. And there are several different formats you can export your tables, queries, reports, and forms to. So we're going to go into external data, and we're going to be exporting the total work order query. So let's go ahead and select that. And we're going to be exporting this to a text file. So here's our export group, and we're going to choose text file. Okay, and you can see by default it's going to try to throw it into the document folder. That's actually not where I want it to go. So I'm going to click on Browse, and I'm going to navigate to my AL2C8 folder, and that is where I'm going to put it. So I'm going to click on Save. And then as far as my options here, I'm not going to turn any of these on, and I'm just going to click OK. And that's going to start a little export text wizard. And basically it wants to know how we want the columns separated. You know, do we want commas in between them, or do we want fixed width? So delimited would have a character like commas in between, and that is what we want. So we're going to click on Next. And now you can tell it specifically what character you want between your columns. And we do want a comma, and that is probably the most common. And as far as a text qualifier, what this is referring to is quite often text is in double quotes. You could have double quotes around text, single quotes, or none. They would like us actually to choose none. Okay, and you can kind of see how that looks when we change it, because it's showing us kind of a live preview. And we're going to go ahead and click on Next. And now it's telling us where it is going to put the file. AL2C8 is what we had specified. So we're going to go ahead and click on Finish. And we are not going to save our steps this time, so we're just going to click on Close. And to open that little text file, I'm going to go back out here. And here's our little text file. And I'm going to right click, and I'm going to open this with Notepad. Notepad is just a little simple text editing program. Okay, so you can actually see the values that are in our file. And you don't really need to worry about printing anything.